Hello, John Crotts at King Law, attorney and board certified elder law specialist. Wanted to talk to you today about aging in place and making sure we keep our loved ones safe in their golden years. Um, we know everyone's goal is to try to stay at home as much as possible for as long as possible, even as health gradually declines. Well, there's some proactive steps you can take to try to keep things uh, more feasible and safer for our loved ones while they're at home. Um, Aging in place basically means the ability to live safely and independently in the home for as long as possible. And again, that is a goal for most people. Um, you're usually going to, you know, think in terms of modifications to the house, things to ensure safety, comfort, and accessibility. Um, there can be modifications, things to prevent falls, uh, fire and carbon monoxide safety. But you also want to look at some things to maintain social and mental well-being uh, during that time period. So, uh, some basic home modification ideas: widening doorways. This can help accommodate wheelchairs and walkers. Installing ramps, replacing stairs with ramps when appropriate, adjusting counter heights. That could be a little bit more of a tall order, but it can be done to try to get those down, especially if you're dealing with someone who is moving about with a wheelchair or a motorized wheelchair. Uh, Installing a lever style door handle, replacing those traditional doorknobs with lever handles that can make for easier grips. And by the way, all of these home renovations, if you've got someone who may be applying for Medicaid at some point, these are all legitimate expenses, home renovations and improvements, and that could be part of a spend down plan. Fall prevention, uh, things that you can do to try to prevent falls: removing trip hazards, securing loose rugs, electrical cords, clutter, improving the lighting in the home, installing bright motion sensor lights in hallways or staircases, um, installing grab bars in bathrooms, near toilets and showers, particularly. Uh, we know walk-in showers is a great idea. Um, a lot of the accidents that we hear about do occur either getting into or out of the bathtub. So walk-in showers is another good uh, way to manage the things while we've got a loved one still aging in place in the home. Using non-slip surfaces like non-slip mats in the bathroom or in the kitchen, ensuring that all the furniture is stable. Um, you know, Arranging the furniture for easy navigation and avoiding unstable or wobbly chairs and tables. Those are all different things that we can do in the home. Um, Fire and carbon monoxide safety, just some basic things. We tend to forget about that you know even in younger folks' homes. But it is important to have smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, fire extinguishers. Make sure that we're avoiding any kind of open flames, things that can be dangerous, um, and having some type of emergency exit strategy. Uh, yeah, there's a lot of different tools out there, especially if you have a loved one who um, is staying at home alone overnight. Having some kind of life alert, something where they can easily contact emergent emergency personnel in the event that they fall or have other types of emergencies, is a great idea. Um, and if we have a loved one who may have some cognitive decline, there may be some other steps that you want to take around the house for fire safety and otherwise, uh, potentially disconnecting, the stove or oven and those types of things, or at least making it, such that it's more difficult for them to turn that on, um, so that we don't have a fire hazard, right? Bathroom safety. We already talked about the walk-in tubs or showers, the non-slip mats, raised toilet seats can be helpful to make it easier, when they're, using the restroom for sitting and standing more easily. Um, we talked about the kitchen safety, auto shut off appliances, um, easy to reach storage, ensuring that the flooring is stable so that there's no accidental uh, slips and falls. Um, Securing all the locks and the peepholes, ensuring that the doors have deadbolts and peepholes for security, maintaining an emergency contact list. Uh, you know, some people still have the landline phones. So if so, then making sure that those are near the bed, so that if there's a something that comes up during the night, they can make a call easily. With mobile phones, having favorites programmed in so that they can easily dial loved ones if they need assistance, or can call for 911 and contact emergency personnel if there's an emergency. Um, Social and mental well-being. Uh, you know, we want to make sure that they're getting the type of social interaction that they need during the years that they're aging in place, especially as their health declines. Um, Try to have a check-in system. You want to have a routine for family members and friends or neighbors to check in periodically. Um, Again, you can consider some technology aids, smart home devices for reminders, video calls, and security. There's all sorts of resources out there now with the different technology aids, um, Ring, and those types of you know home security systems and cameras. Very cost effective way to make sure that our loved ones are safe. Accessible transportation, arranging for transportation options for medical appointments and social engagements. Because we want to make sure if they want to go to the senior center, if they want to go to church, if they want to go, um, you know, to whatever they enjoy doing, try to get them outside, try to get them involved in the community, because that is so important. But just thought I would take a break from some of the legalese this week and just give you some quick tips on things that we can all do to help our loved ones age in place. Um, Hope that you found this helpful, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.